Good morning, everybody. It is your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia, back with another Create and Relate. I know we're supposed to go live today. I know. But I got my doctor's appointments all twisted. So what I decided to do was make the video this morning and post it for you all at 12 o'clock. And what we're going to do, we're going to finish working on, well, we're going to work some more on our fitted hood. So what we did last time was the back from the occipital up to the crown. If you pull it down to the bottom of your neck, it's going to come below the occipital, which is generally right in the ponytail area is where it's going to come to. And then we made one row around in half double crochet. So that's where we're going to pick up today. Let's get you here where we can work together. Okay, when you come to the end of that first row, you're going to turn your work. You are not going to chain. And you're going to put 2 half double crochets in that first stitch, and then 1 in each all the way around. I'm going to premiere this so y'all can talk to each other. Today is the consult with the surgeon. And I'm nervous. I'm probably more nervous now than I'll be on surgery day. Okay, we are approaching the end of row 2. The final 2 stitches. And when you look at this, it should look like a scoop. It should look just like a scoop. Okay? Now we have 2 rows. We're going to do the same thing for 3 more rows. Don't forget, no chain. Just turn your work. I did not. Hold on. I cheated myself out of a half double crochet. Okay. Turn your work. 2 half double crochets in the first. Go all the way around. 2 half double crochets in the last. Do that for 3 more rows. And I'll meet you back here. Okay, guys. And it failed. I have done my 5 more rounds, and you can test it if you like. I have a ponytail, a bun rather, to go over in the back. And if you bring it down to the base of your neck, this should almost come up to the crown of your head at the top. And when you hold the bottoms of it, it should come just behind your jawbones. And if you got a big head like mine, you might want to do one more row. If you do one more row, do not increase on the ends. It should be as low as you want it. You don't want it to drop below your jawline here. Okay? So, I'm going to do one more row, but I am not going to increase. If I'm not mistaken, I think I counted 57 stitches. So that's one. And don't forget, when you make your turns, do not single crochet. Do not chain and turn. Just turn and go right back into that stitch you just made. So as I'm doing this round row, I knew I was going to do it. I knew I was going to do it. As I finish this row, I'll tell y'all what happened. So I set my alarm for 6 o'clock, set the second one for 6:16, set the third one for 6:32, and I took my shower last night before I laid down. So I got up this morning, proceeded to get myself ready. I woke up at 6, but I didn't get out of bed until 6:32. And I already had my clothes out. Just kind of took my time, oiling myself down and deciding what shoes to wear, doing my hair, all the little girly things we do. And in my mind, my ride was to be here at 7:10. Now my appointment is at 8:45, but I wanted to be there by 8 o'clock because it's my first time. They always give you a ton of paperwork to do. Y'all, my appointment is at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I sat outside for 15 minutes and froze. But the beauty in that is that I had my poncho that my Pebbles sent me. So nothing got cold with my fingers. So I added one more row. You see the back of it kind of looks like an Amish bonnet, which is what you're going for. And to try it on so you can see, I have to go over this bun. Yeah, that's better. Now this is literally touching the back of my ear. This is where we get inventive. We are going to single crochet. I had to know how many stitches because I am going to third my stitches. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't wear shoes often, and the shoe is hurting. I wear slippers, but I put on some shoes today. Let me show you my shoes. See how clean they are on the bottom? Because they're rarely worn. Very rarely worn. These are Skechers. Oh, I forgot I let Pete tie. So I have double bunny ears. I'll put them right there. Oh, that feels better. So much better. Okay, so like I said, what we're going to do is third this. So 57 divided by 3 is 19. What we're going to do, once you reach find out what your third is, and if it's not quite a third, it's okay as long as your sides match. Say if you have 56 stitches, let's say you have 55 stitches. I hope what you have is an odd number. But if not, it's cool. It's cool. Don't fret. It's no problem. But let's say you have 55 stitches. Excuse me. That works out to be 18 and a third. So what you would do is put 18 stitches on each side and your 19 different stitches up top. What we're going to do is go from single crochet to double crochet. There will not be a half double or an extended double or an extended half double, nothing in between. So in that first stitch, you're going to do single crochet. We said my number was 19, so I'm going to do 19 single crochets. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And my next 19 stitches are going to be double crochets. And then the last 19 stitches will be my single crochets. Okay, and then we are going to turn our work, and this time we're going to start decreasing our double crochets by 1, which means you're going to increase your single crochets by 1 on each side. So on this side I will have 20. And I'm still not chaining and turning my work, just turning it. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20, and then instead of 19 across here, because I'm doing 20 on this side and 20 on this side, I'm taking away one from each side. This will be 17 double crochet. Okay, I did those 17. Now I'll have 20 single crochets going down this side. So get me some yarn to work with. And 20. And you can already see where your ladle is starting to take form going to the front. Okay? But you're not increasing so much on the sides. You don't want it sitting back on your head like this. You want it to sit like this, but you want it to contour your face. So, and if you want to check yourself, this time we did 20 on each side and 17 across. 20 plus 20 is 40. 17 is 57. That's the number I started with. So I'm going to do the same thing, going back around 2 more times, and then we're going to check it. Okay? I'll do it with you. 2, 3. Don't forget, we're going to increase 1 on each side, decrease on each side at the top. Okay? 6, 7. Okay, so I did 21, and now I'm going to do 15 double crochets. And then I should have 21 stitches of single crochet going down this side. Okay, we're going to turn our work and do that again. It's going to be 22, 13, and 22. But just to check it, 21 and 21 is 42, plus 15 is 57. So next go round will be 22 and 22 is 44, and 13 is 57. So let's get those the first 22 done. It's 22, and now my 13 double crochet. And now 22 single crochet. Okay. It's 22. We can try it on. Don't forget to pull it all the way down to the base of your neck. At this point, you should be covering your ears and still traveling along your jawline. Okay? But you see how far we've gotten to the top? Yo, we are more than halfway there. But yeah, that's what you got. You want to do that until you get about right here, which is like just before the crown, right at the, probably like right at the back of the frontal, and then you're going to end your last 3 to 5, depending on the size of your head and how much of your forehead you want covered, in half double crochet. So you're going to continue this until you get right here, like just at the top of the frontal, and I will meet you back there. Okay, everybody, I added 3 more rows to mine. See, when you fold it, it looks so cute. Making sure I pull it all the way down in the back. Have it right here to the back of my frontal. And what I do is finish off the front in half double crochet as many rows as you want. Like I said, it depends on how much of your forehead you want to cover. And if you really want it to fit contour, keep in mind this is going to stretch. So when you pull it down, it's going to hug. It's going to come to about right here, so that you will still have part of your face covered, and that should end you up about right here. Now, if you want to have more of your forehead covered, what I suggest you do is go back to your 57 stitches like you started to begin with, which you should still have. Third that number again, but this time do half double crochets across the side and double crochets across the top. That'll bring it a little lower. I like my face out because I want to make sure I can see everywhere. Okay, so I am going to do half double crochets. But what I've shown you is the very basic. You can doll this up with different stitches. I've just given you the formula. You see where I am? And that's just adding one more row. So I'm going to add 3 because like I said, so that's going to bring me down to about right here. So I'll still have a little forehead covered. But like I said, if you want more, just do your double crochets. Okay. And just remember, it's going to fit. This is going to fit. If you got a head like the size of mine, then it'll fit to the point. It's not going to strangle your head. It's not going to cut off the circulation. But you will look like a Oompa Loompa in the little white caps. You know, all their little fluffy curls and stuff they had. All of them look like they disappeared. We all look bald-headed together. If y'all see my eyes roll back every now and then, I'm doing exercises with my feet. So when I crunch my toes up really tight, it feels really good, and then I stretch them all the way out. It's like so that's what's going on. I keep it G-rated, okay? So how many of you are crocheters that are actually following this? Let me know in the comments. And along with that, let me know if you've ever taught anyone to crochet. I have 2 grandchildren who I work with occasionally. They both have very short attention spans. So I just have to throw it in when I can. But it's almost like I taught their mom. She came in one day with a crochet hook and some yarn and was like, I want to learn to crochet. And it was never the put my hands on her hands and we sit side by side. She would stand in front of me and watch and be like, okay, okay. And then she just did it. So whenever I want anything done with really, really tight tension, she's the one I go to. She's learning how to loosen her tension. I need her to reteach me how to tighten mine so I can do this amigurumi. Did I say it right? What? Go kitty. Go kitty. Meow, 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 kitty. Y'all, we getting there. We are getting there. Yes, we are. So, when I finish this, let's see what time it is. It is 8:40 my time. I am going to go in here and put me an egg in the pot. A piece of sausage in the microwave. Open me up a pack of grits. And while all of that's cooking and preparing and getting ready, I'm going to fix me a cup of java, a cup of joe, a cup of coffee, a cafe French vanillion. Yes, my Folgers coffee and my International Delight. I think they stopped making my Almond Joy, which is very depressing. It is. Seriously. So we go back and forth between French vanilla and caramel macchiato. And that's fine. Sometimes we'll mix the two. But it's just not the same. How do I say goodbye to the best creamer? The good times. Okay. So if somebody can get Auntie Maureen to watch this video, please do. Because this little segment is for her. Hold on. Okay, Auntie Maureen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Maureen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Auntie Maureen. Love, peace, blessings, and joy, as Pebbles tells us all the time. I hope you enjoy your day and enjoy celebrating one more 365 days and a quarter here on this earth with us. We love you. Happy birthday. I am getting to the age, y'all, that when I think of things, I gotta do it right then. Because I will forget, and it's not intentional. Now, to me, that's nice. And see, I'm not covering my eyes when I turn my head. I can still see. Everything is covered. And once you connect this to the cow, which we're going to do next week, I'm not going to hold you up. Part of the reason is I did not make my cow. I didn't. That's on me. I apologize. I can start it with you. But as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to add one more row and bring it down to the corners of the eyebrows at least. Yeah. I think this would look cute. You know what I was thinking while I was crocheting, that I would put some black and gray in here, or some black and silver, like hair. Just put the long strands and braid them so I'd have 2 long ponytails. This is endless, guys. You can do whatever you want. You can put scallops across here. You can, different colors. You can make you some ears, because I thought about the bear ears too. Yeah, it's so much that you can do with this base alone. So you can give yourself a mohawk. The possibilities are endless. I just gave you the base. Work it from there. And please don't forget to go under the post. Show me pictures. If you can't get them in under there, go over to my Facebook page, Create and Relate with Kitty Lane. Let me know there. Drop them in my Instagram, Create and Relate with Kitty Lane. I want pictures. I want to see how you guys did. But like I said, I'm gonna do one more row. And this way it'll cover about a 1/2 inch more than the red one did. I can tell it's warming up outside. I put this one on this time, and it almost brought a sweat out. PSA, y'all, please be vigilant in checking your accounts. Your bank account, your Cash App account, your PayPal account. If you have even a decent bank, if there's any fraudulent activity in your account, they're going to let you know. You're not going to get an email from somebody saying, this is such and such a company. We've noticed, we do security for this bank and notice that there's fraudulent activity. My bank will stop my card right away. They will put a hold on my card. They will text me. They will call me. If I don't answer, they leave a message. I get back to them through the text. They get me to verify the transaction. Excuse me. Sometimes it can be bothersome because it's something new that I've done. And especially when I started becoming members. Every time I would subscribe to a new membership, they were calling me. And granted, it's not a lot, but it's different. It's something that I don't normally do. And they go by the norms. And they were calling me and they were texting me, did you authorize $4.99? Did you authorize $1.99? Did you authorize 99? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll release your card back to you. Thank you. Thank you. Which brings me to, it is always good to have cash on hand. Because if you're in a store and one of these come up and they put a temporary hold on your card, you want to be able to pay for your merchandise instead of holding up the line or running the risk of people walking around you hearing your personal information. I am fighting in my area about verifications. When I go to doctor's offices, I will politely hand them my ID and my insurance cards. And when they say, can I get you to verify? I will say to them, you have my information in front of you. And I will let them know I have been a victim of fraud so many times in these past 5 years. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it's been at least a dozen times since December 30th, 2020. And I mean, it happened before, but not in this frequency. And I'll tell them I'm not comfortable. You have a lobby full of people, and I'm not comfortable giving you my name and something else. You know, people can take very little information nowadays and run amok. And this is just for your safety. This is just for your safety. It doesn't matter if you think you know everybody in the waiting room. So what? Every time you go to the doctor, you see these same three ladies. And, you know, how many times have y'all gone out to tea together, hung out at, and gone to a show, went shopping together, just hung out, period. You probably haven't, and simply because they sit there and hold small talk with you in the doctor's office does not mean they're your friends. I'm just saying, be careful, be vigilant, be careful. I'm going to tie this off here. Okay, I had to check and be sure. I packed my little bag to go to the doctor. And I knew I put my scissors in there. My other scissors are in the other ones. Oh no, I got a drawer full of scissors right there. Hallelujah. Now, should I have left this long enough to sew on my cowl? No. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we're going to crochet those together next week. I'm going to try to remember to make my cowl, y'all. I am. Y'all know I overextend myself. You know I do. You know I do. You know. I'm not happy unless I'm sitting behind the gun panicking. wet bucket. And we have a fitted hood. Once we add the cowl, that's about how it's going to be fitting. You see my bun just fell completely out. It was like, I'm so sick of you. Yes, my hair talks to me. I like this. Well, this fits better than the other one. I guess they'll fit better and better and better as I do more and more and more. So, with that in mind, I tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to make this cowl and we're going to attach the two. And then I'm going to show you from there how to make the poncho. I know. Thank you. I know, thank you. Okay. But yeah, we're going to add the poncho to this. And that's what we're going to do. This should be a 4. It's a 4. And I'm trying to see what I want to add to it. Do I want to add the mandala? Sounds like a winner. We can do that. So we have our hood. See? All pretty and whatnot. And see how it contours around the face, contours the back of the head, covers your ears. Yes. And when you add your cowl to it, when you need your nose and stuff covered, you're going to roll your cowl up and it's going to cover your nose. I told you, I got you. As Auntie Ola Jo says, catch it. I love that. I still want to look cute for the doctor, okay? I figure the cuter I look, the more he'll be on my side. Oh boy. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm missing you today. I am. I want you to know that. But that was my miscalculation. But I still covered you all. I let you know that, it was my fault. I got the appointment time. And I was wondering how I was going to do it because I have therapy from 10 to 11. So I'm like, okay, if the appointment is 8:45, if it takes approximately 30 minutes, so we're looking at 9:15, then my ride has got to be there and be back. I have to be back at home by 10 o'clock. And then from 10 to 11, I'm in therapy. And then I have about an hour to run around, do whatever, crochet, whatever, throw some clothes in the washing machine, fold some more clothes, whatever I'm going to do. Got about an hour. And then I'm going to sit down and talk to my peeps. Yeah. So I got to talk into the camera early and just leave it for you all because I'm thinking about you and I did not want to disappoint. So I'm disappointed that I don't get to mingle with you all, but I'm not going to disappoint you guys and not drop the video. Okay, so we have our hood done. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead on and start on my cowl and probably get it done today. I've not done anything else with crystal paintings, not yet. I plan on working on this today. There is a juicy piece of nugget that I have to show you guys. So That's my graph book. That's what a kitty pattern looks like. I stayed up long enough last night to get did I complete that? Yeah, I completed 6 rows and I started on row number 7. And I actually decided to make it a little smaller than I wanted to. And the reason I did that is because when Dalen opens his Happy Meal, he's sitting in a portion of his house where it's just a blank white wall behind him. And I'm like, if they've got a tapestry back there, this would be cute. So that's what I'm looking to do. My colors are varsity green, mint green, camel, white, purple, and silver. The purple is going to be Dalen and Stacy's name. The camel is the organizations. They are Ghosted or Roasted, the Graveyard Shift, and Ghost Brothers. The silver, the sparkling silver, is going to be Axel, their daughter. The camel is also going to be their dog's names. They have 2 dogs, Taco and Tito. And the mint, this is going to be straight. This is going to be wide bands of varsity green, thin bands of mint, and it's going to go back and forth like that. I didn't want to keep the background so dark, and learning that Dalen's favorite colors are green and purple. I wanted to put that purple in there, and of course purple means royalty, and who better to give the purple names to than the king and queen of the family? Am I right about it? Of course I am. So that is my plan. Like I said, that is my pattern. I've already etched all of my letters out in my graph book. It's both pages. Yeah, it's both pages, and I think, yeah, one is even on the next page up here. Yep. And I ran across another idea I had that I've got to get busy on. I want to make, you know how we used to collect money in school for United Way, and we had the big ball, and we would mark off as we got to the top. They'd have that thermometer ball, and as it raised to the top, you know, yeah. I want to do that for my watch hours. I really need to get my watch hours up, and I think if I have a visual, not only for me, but for you all, then y'all will know how much I desperately need watch hours. Desperately need. I'm so close to 20,000 right now, but you gotta have, oh God, you gotta have like buku. You gotta have so many, and I'm trying to get there. Yeah. And these are watch hours, not views. The views, I need so many, it's not even funny. I think I have I'm right at the 800 mark in the views, total views. But of course, if you get the watch hours, you get the views. Okay, y'all, we are coming up on that hour. I'll probably be about 2 or 3 minutes short, but that's okay because I'm showing you how much you all mean to me. I did not forget you. I took the time to record this video for you because I didn't want to leave you hanging. I love you guys that much and more. I do. So like I said, I am going to work on the cowl. I'm going to put some more work in on this. I want to be finished with this by the end of the April, right around the time that we're finished with Luck of the Draw. So I have plenty to do. I have plenty to do. I'm excited about my therapy session today. I'm excited about going to the doctor this afternoon. And then when I get there, I won't be able to contain myself because I'll be ready to get back home and get to my grandbabies. I didn't have but one of them yesterday. And I wish I could show you all that video. My baby came and crawled here and laid on his grandma's belly. And we both went to sleep. We did. We slept. And I did not know that I had made a video. I happened to find it in my phone. There was nobody here but me and him. So, judging from the things that I said in the video that was taken, I had to have taken. Y'all, I be sleep taking videos. Isn't that sad? I'm glad I don't do crazy. We're going to leave that alone. And we're going to put the phone on the other side of the house. Because I be fighting folks in my dream. Don't mess with my babies. I'm a scrapping mama. And that's what it's usually all behind. My mom is in my dreams constantly. My grandmother is always in my dreams. So it's either somebody messing with my mama and my grandmama, or somebody messing with my kids or my grandkids. And we had to go to war. Alright guys, know that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And always remember to practice self-love. But I also want you to know that you've got to be bold, be brave, be of love, and behave. Remember Kitty told you? I hope that you were able to watch the ASL drop today. I'm also going to tell you all that we're going to be doing things a little differently when the first quiz comes out. Being that we're into finger spelling now, we're going to try it. I'm going to do 10 words. I'm only going to finger spell 10 words. And I want you to get back at me with those words. Those you can do in the comments. You can do in the post. You can email me. You can go to Facebook under Create and Relate with Kitty Lane. You can go to Instagram under Create and Relate with Kitty Lane. Either way you want to do it. Just drop what you think those words are that I spelled. And we'll go from there. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. And I will be checking back in on you this evening. Until later. Happy birthday, Auntie Maureen.